Part 2. We're back. If you haven't seen part 1, go watch part 1, then come watch part 2. I'm just going to jump right in. Yeah. So it's like somebody, it's like this group that you're connected to, they're going to try and be like, hey, hey, we miss you. Hearts, hugs, love, that kind of stuff, because they want to get around and start playing games again. That's what it is. And they think that you would just be so kind and you wouldn't say anything. But and then it's like, and they feel like that they're smarter than you. They feel like they're smarter than you. And they have, hey, Addie, like some type of expectations that they would be able to take you out, to really do you in. But what they're haunted about, what they can't get over or get past, is how you seem to know somehow what they're doing. How you're so conscientious, like you just say stuff out, like, well, just the stuff that you say, like somebody could be trying to plan something and they're talking about how they're going to come over to your house or something. And you just happen to say, well, they can come right on over because the neighbor across the street from me, they work for the FBI and blah, 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 blah. And plus there's hidden cameras all up and down the street so they can come on. And somebody's like, damn, okay, we can't do that because then they know they're about to get caught. And it's like you just happen to say the damnest things to help you survive. And you don't even know that you were preserving yourself. You don't know that you're saving yourself. You don't even know that you're doing this. This is just all natural to you. This is just all natural to you. And this is part of the backstory that somebody did not know. They feel like somebody was trying to set them up. They do. They feel like somebody was trying to set them up, this vain ass person. You're trying to go set them up and then sit back and watch. Hey, AJ. Hey, Saida. Hey, Addie. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody felt like you was not even aware of what's going on around you. You was always drunk. You was always high, whatever. No, not at all. You was actually always in prayer. That's what you was doing. You was always in prayer. That's what your driving force was. That's why your eyes was, that's why you was zoned out. Because you was trying to ignore their asses. Shit. I'm telling you, somebody feel like they can push you to the limit. They feel like they can push you to the limit. So that something happens. So that some type of altercation happens. Yes. They feel like it. But they gonna have to let go of this idea because, like I said, something about the law, or karma. They don't want karma to come right back around. Something. Hmm. Well, something about somebody. Something got somebody's attention. What's the message, Spirit? And the thing is, they can't control you. They cannot control you. You are not a puppet on the string. They cannot control your ass. And guess what? They made a promise that they was going to be able to. They thought they was smart enough. They thought they was outsmarting you. They thought they was smarter than you. I'm telling you, they made a promise to the wrong guy. Listen, they made a promise to the devil whenever you was just a baby. They promised your soul when you was just a little baby to the devil. And you know what? That devil was like, I gladly accept that. That's an earth, and yes, I gladly accept that. That's why everybody was trying to go against you. That's why everybody was trying to go against you, because they knew they had to do something, or else they was gonna have to answer to this call for this contract that they made. hmm hmm And let me tell you something. The devil was looking. The devil was looking. Staring hard, and every time the devil looked, it looked like you was getting prettier and younger looking, not like you was getting older and haggard or nothing. You wasn't looking sickly or nothing, and it was expecting you to change, and you did. You know what you did? You gave yourself over to God. You asked God for forgiveness. You asked God to save you. You ask God to place you under, with God, and God said, "Let me get you on your purpose." Yes. hmm That's whenever you was visited by an angel, whether this was a passed over loved one, this was a angel out of heaven, but maybe this came to you in a dream. But yes, whenever you gave your life over to God, that's whenever the angels started coming to visit you and surround you and protect you. hmm Yep, because you know what? People sat there and said that you was addicted to something. They're seeing that you was not addicted to anything. You don't have any addictions. They're seeing that. There's nothing for you to even prove. This is just some shit that somebody made up, all because they wanted to get some things. They wanted to have their hands on some things. So, yeah, somebody promised your soul to the devil when you was just a little baby. What's the message? And they ain't been able to collect yet. And especially, they're really having a hard time knowing that you made a promise to God that you was going to give your soul to God. See, they didn't have access to give away your soul. Only you did. So that's whenever now they're trying to see if they can get the soul of somebody that's connected to you. Since they can't get you, they're going to have to try and see if they can sacrifice somebody up underneath you to see if that one will do. And to quiet as it's kept, that one's not going to do. That one is not going to do. Mm-mm. Because it was important that they get you, okay? Because you was the only one that would be sufficient. You was the perfect one. You the only earth angel. It's important that they took care of you. It's just you, okay? You can't. There is no substitute. And then listen, and they know there is no fucking substitute. And let me tell you something. They got them, and the crew was doing everything they can to get their hands on you. They are so haunted. They don't know what to do. hmm But it's like you already know. It's almost like I said. They can't hide from you. It's like it's the stuff that you just say. You just happen to just say it and not even really understanding what you're saying. But whatever you're saying, they can't even hide and play games with you, because it's like you already see what they doing and they trying to hide from you. You already see it. You already see it. Your ancestors, your kindred spirits is right there saving you every single time. Every single time they try and do something to go right back to them. You know? Okay, so they used to laugh at it But it's funny now, because now it's like somebody else is missing. Somebody else I guess is missing or something. Something is happening. Somebody's gone. I don't know, I just heard karma. Somebody's gone, yeah. Somebody's gone. God said, okay, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Somebody did they did too much, so God called them home. Somebody did too much, so God called them home. So one of them that used to sit back and laugh, they no longer there. So that's why this group, they ain't laughing that much anymore. Yeah, see, I'm saying they ain't laughing that much anymore because now it's not that funny. Because guess what? Shit started coming back on them. Shit started coming back on them. So now all of them want to like kind of separate. They want to go their own separate ways because now they feel like, wait a minute, everything that they did to you on purpose is coming back to visit them. Karma is he like, hey babies, I'm here. Open up this door. I know you. Did you think that this door was locked, sugar? Mm-mm. Mama Karma got the master key. Sweetheart, I'm here for a purpose. That's right, sweetie. I'm here to kick all up in your ass. Uh-huh. I sure am. I sure am. Let me go get my big bag out the car. You can lock the door if you want to. Like I said, I got the master key. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Now they want to ask, this is how somebody's realizing now why they could never, ever, ever hurt you. Because you was an earth angel. You was always going to be okay. You always knew how to take care of yourself. You was always listening to what God had to say. You was always going to listen to the call. And same person trying to act like they was better than you. This the one that was chicken. Always worried about what somebody thought about what they look like. That's what they really look like, a big ass fucking chicken. Hey Tyreek, how are you? Mm, big ass fucking chicken. Talking about something, well, we're gonna see if we can get a substitute. No. That was like, substitute. Only substitute is gonna be y'all fools. See, somebody thought they was gonna teach you a lesson. But just came like this. It looked like somebody learning a valuable lesson. Don't want none? Don't start none. Mm-hmm. See, now this whole tribe is sitting here watching you shine. You shine. You shine. And they in the background like, damn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now they want to sit here. Now they here and now they willing to admit that you was always on your north node and you ain't got no addictions. Because they're watching you shine. Confirmation. They are watching you shine. And they know the backstory of what you even had to survive. They know that backstory. Mm-hmm. What's the message, Spirit? What is the message? Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody's facing a hardship. They are facing a hardship. And they looking at you, like I said, they was looking at you, expecting your whole life to be the one that changed. But it looked like your life is getting better, and they're going through a hardship. Yeah, like I said, somebody is learning. They thought they was going to teach you a lesson. Look like they're learning a valuable lesson. That they're the ones who's going through the fucking hardship, not you. See, they're gonna have to survive. Like I said, they knew what you even had to go through. But guess what else? You told them what was getting ready to come around for them, and that's what scared them. That's what scared them. But now they sitting here, they seeing, trying to see if now that they don't want to call you like all kinds of crazy or whatever. No, no. Now, see, they used to sit here and talk about you, like if you were smoking weed or something like that. They used to talk about you, but now they're the ones that be trying to smoke weed. See, now they willing to try that peace pipe now. That now they're willing to say, well, I don't think it's a really big deal. Now they okay with drinking. Before they was like, no, I don't touch no alcohol. Don't no liquor touch these lips or whatever. Now they like, no, I'm okay. I drink wine. I drink me a nice Merlot. Or sometimes I might have a sip of hard liquor. Knowing they be at the club like, whoa, trying to cheer some shit up. Mm-hmm. See, this was a person that was the driver of trying to place the emphasis on what somebody had, and because you didn't have a lot back then, they was acting like you was just trash. You know. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What's the message? Anything else? There they are learning a lesson. Mm-hmm. See, they should have left them games alone, but they didn't think anybody saw them playing games. But their ancestors, their kindred spirits, their spirit guides saw them and didn't like it. They didn't see who was watching them, and they even had some dreams that they need to ask for forgiveness. They need to stop with this competition and all this games. And said they was even having dreams, but they did not stop. Hey, Bragsy. Now you really gone. You gone for real, for real. And like I said, somebody was so worried about what other people, how they looked. Okay, and everybody, like I said, everybody like, man, you look like a big ass chicken. What the fuck you mean how you look? Everybody like, well, everybody know what you did. Everybody know what you did, how you singled this person out, how you singled somebody out. Shit. Mm-hmm. Only to figure out that this person was sitting on their spiritual throne the entire time. The whole fucking time. People like, I know you feel dumb. You sitting here playing all up in God's face, not even understanding that you playing in God's face. I know you feel stupid. I know you feel stupid. The whole time this person wasn't doing shit but watching you act a fool, pulling your pants down, spreading your butt cheeks, mooning somebody, not knowing that the guy was right there watching you too. That's why this person right here didn't do nothing. She didn't feel the need. She was just like, God was like, I got this. She was like, God was like, I got this. Let this shit go. God said, I promise you, they're going to hate the day that they did that shit. I'm going to have them looking at how they really was acting. They thought they could do this bullshit. They thought they deserved to be able to do some bullshit. God was like, what? I got this. I got this. What's the message, Spirit? Yep, something about this player. Somebody's going to ask you for something, but they don't think that you're going to say yes. They really don't. Something about somebody needs some help with something they're trying to work on. And they hoping that you have these really good memories of them, you know. Just remembering that, and they're gonna try and soup you up and talk about, Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. They're gonna try and do that shit. Just so you know. hmm They hoping that that you smoking or doing something like that, drinking or something, so that they can partake with you and hoping that that's gonna loosen y'all up and have some type of bond or something, you know. Uh-huh. Because this person is too chicken to really come out and say what they're really trying to do. They don't really want you to know that they really trying to uh, snake you, or shank you, or uh, put a spell on you. They trying to really put the spell on you, because this person is it's not just them, it's them and I think two other people. Yep, two other people, but it's like they trying to end you. Seriously, they just want this person to get close enough to you. But right now, this person is afraid, afraid to get close enough to you to try and do anything, because they're not sure who's looking. They're not sure who's looking. Okay, and they're not sure if it would get them on camera or whatever. Like I said, something about you may have said, yeah, there's security everywhere, and the security gates and the cameras or whatever. And so somebody don't want them to be seen, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they're gonna try and do something where it's maybe something over the holidays or something, where something like that. Something over the holidays where there's a reason, and so that way they can be like, no, if they have to go to court, they could be like, no, judge, I love that, we was there for the holidays, and we was this and that and the other, and blah blah blah. And that way it's like they could be out, do something, and then be like nobody would suspect them because they in a different location or some shit. hmm Yeah, but something's getting ready to come on back to this group that thought shit was funny. It's their time now. Now it is their time. hmm It says it's that same group that God told you don't do shit. God, it's that same group that God said right next to you and said, "Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. I got this." Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because whenever they was doing that, God made a promise on that day. Oh, all y'all getting this. Every last one of y'all getting this. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because somebody did this shit for no fucking reason. No fucking reason. Caused all this drama with you for no fucking reason. hmm All you was doing was minding your business, reading your cards, doing your thing, watching your videos, that's it. And somebody they having a moment where they can't love themselves enough, and they upset because you don't love them more than they love them. They feel like you need to love them more than you love yourself, but you just letting you be all up in the way. Mm-hmm. What's the message? They're doing that shit for no fucking reason. Crazy. Right, exactly. What's the message, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Okay. Let's see. We'll try what's in this. I made some two more stack decks. Blah, 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 blah. Two more stack decks. Let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. Maybe I'll combine them both. I can. Let them be mad. Well, let them be mad. Yes, they only mad is because you left them to their own devices. Them and they grimy asses. That was it. You know? Plus, they threw obstacles in your way. So let them be mad. Oh, well, we don't care. Fuck them. Fuck them. What else, Spirit? Plus, they was doing some illegal shit anyway. And you already know you survived everything. All that shit. I'm telling you, it was them grimy asses. Yes, indeed. Yep. Their karma's coming back as legal issues. You know? They're going to have to go to court. They're going to need some attorneys, legal issues. And plus, now they seeing they had to cut ties with the entire coven. And they are haunted by their past. That's too damn bad. It's because they was acting dumb, spreading rumors. They was acting dumb and stupid and looking stupid. Hello? Let me get this other deck too. Let's see. Just mix it all in together. Ugh. All right. Now. Something about this karmic web. It's a karmic web. And it touches every single last one of them. They are pressed about you. Something's getting ready to happen in April. Or somebody named April. Damn, they pressed about you. Especially that karmic web. Because that shit spread, you know, a web. It's like it's a web of lies. It's a web of people. Somebody is rotten from the inside out. They are rotting. All that bullshit is catching up with them. Their life is ruined for coming for you. Damn. All because they tried to play in your energy. I feel like, you know what? Their energy wasn't strong enough. You know? And see, always trying to fit in, that cost them. They didn't know that you was able, that you was not playing, and that you was just like you know what, somebody was trying to either spiritually cut you or you was spiritually cut them. I'm telling you, this person misjudged the devil, and they saw now that the devil was just trying to be you. This person is so upset. They don't understand how they chose the wrong side. When they was on the winning team, and then the losing team said, "Hey, come on and be with us." They said, "Well, what's the score?" Well, right now y'all got 193, and what y'all got? Nothing. Let me get my bag. I'll be right on over. I mean, it was just like damn, like that. Let me get my bag and my glove. I'll be right on over. Y'all ain't got nothing. Mm-mm. Okay. Let me tell the winning team I quit. In fact, I don't even need to let them know. What's the message? Mm-hmm. But that's okay. They can stay right on over there because you no longer care. Something about happened this past June. Some message that you sent that was left on read. All because of these secrets, these moon energy secrets, the lies and all that shit. And things was unclear. This person at that time, they was full of drama anyway. They was like acting like a fool too. Full of drama and acting like a fool. Sure enough. Sure enough. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yep. I'm telling you, this person is somebody that threw obstacles in your way. And this was with somebody that was trying to impersonate you. They tried to hold you back. I'm telling you. Somebody was trying to hold the whole time looking like a whole clown. Looking like a whole clown this entire time. Especially now that their lies are exposed. Looking like a whole clown. That entire plan fell apart. The entire plan fell apart. Like I said, somebody they cannot understand. They cannot understand. They waking up from a bad dream. Like in what's the movie with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd where they was trading places? Is that what it's called? And he woke up and he saw Eddie Murphy. He grabbed his neck and he was like, "It was the deuce. It was the deuce." Yeah, you're moving forward. Somebody may have to go to jail with this chariot card, but you were moving forward. Somebody might be traveling, or the police may be coming looking for somebody. We just know it ain't us. Hey, Kay. Yep, part 2. What's the message, Spirit? Ooh. Something could be happening this month. This is October. They were not fair to you. And they know it. This is why they're in panic mode. They in panic mode because their entire reputation is on the line. And plus, nobody believes them anymore. This is somebody who had a title or some type of status in your life. This is somebody who was a key player in that bullshit that they was trying to bring upon you. But you know what? Your name has been cleared, so you ain't even got to worry about all that. Your name has been cleared. Now they got to worry about themselves. And you didn't have to do anything to clear your name except be you. Everybody knew who you were. They was shocked. They was confused. Like, why is this person even doing this? Because that's not who you present yourself to be. You are not stressed, but they are. Yes. And that's the only reason is because you realize that they are karmic. This person is getting struck down. Yeah. Somebody is getting struck down. You realize that there's a karmic. Anything else? Okay. Yeah, it's time for you to reclaim your inheritance. Hmm. But they were warned. They were all warned. This is a group. This is a piece of shit. Hmm. Something about maybe this upcoming February. But this group, they look like a bully. They do. They look like a bully. Anything else there? Anything else? Mm-mm. Nope. All right, I'm gonna leave the book closed like that. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I'm hungry, even though I ate breakfast, but I'm still hungry. I'm gonna find something to eat, and then I'll be back in a little bit. I love y'all. Thanks for joining me on part 1, part 2, and I'll see you a little bit later this afternoon. Okay. Oh, I know. Don't get hangry. I know. I just about am there. All right, y'all. I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you.